And football just gets air. I want to dream to be like Dad.
You know, did his career provide inspiration or motivation for you?
Yeah, I've always been around like legends like my dad and Chris Carter. Always inspires you to be like them and just strive to be the best.
You played receiver for a while, right?
Yeah, I played receiver, but actually my dad told me that I'm going to have a future in defense, and that's what I'm doing now.
He was telling me about how y'all he'd take you to the Vikings film room, but you were like 3 or 4. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do. All I remember is just running around playing little Pac-Man and chewing all the gum they had.
You know, tearing your ACL your senior year, you went through a lot with that, but I mean, it also kind of helped you in a couple of ways, right? You got to put on a lot of growth, a lot of weight. Did you see it as a blessing? Some people did.
Yeah, at the time I didn't, because I really didn't understand why I tore my ACL. At the time we were going to state, and that just happened, very bad timing. But now when I look back at it, it was a very good thing. It was a very big blessing because I put on a lot of weight, about 15 pounds, and I really hit the weight room hard.
What happened exactly? How'd you tear it?
Just doing punts and taking a punt return down the sideline, got hit in my knee, and just tore my ACL.
Do you remember it like that well?
I remember it like that, like it was yesterday.
Do you still remember the pain?
Nah, I don't remember the pain. All I know is I was yelling really loud.
What was your expectations when you transferred from Tulsa in terms of, did you ever think you'd be in position to start right away?
I was just always believed in myself, and I knew I was gonna be I knew I was a good player. I always believed that I had a chance, and the coaches told me that if I work hard, I always have a chance. So that's why I came in, my mindset.
Can you take us just through the path of getting here, of how the connection even got started for you to be in Tulsa and then catching up with these coaches?
Well, I was looking for a place to leave because I wanted to leave Tulsa, and then I heard that Coach Smart, Coach Tucker, new coaching staff, and I reached out to them, and they just kept in contact, and that's how it is.
Was that just like sending a highlight tape to them and then making phone calls?
Yeah, just phone calls and really, not really like old high school highlight tapes, stuff like that.
Did you, in the back of your mind, are you thinking like, all right, they're receptive to this, or is it kind of a, man, I kind of hope they are? Like, what were you thinking as you're doing it?
I was just had an open mind for all the schools that I contacted, and after they said they were really interested, I decided, hey, I like Georgia the best.
What's been a fit for you here to be able to rise up the depth chart and put yourself in the position you are?
Well, really opportunity and the way the coaches coach you up, and they've done a great job helping me be the best player I can be and really achieving everything to my maximum level, and that's just helping me just rise.
Having to sit out last year, how are some ways that you kind of grew into the player that you are now getting ready for this season?
Well, sitting out last year made me a lot more hungry, just seeing some of the games, really being in the stands, watching the Tennessee game and just seeing games that we've lost and being there with my mom and dad and looking around like, man, that could be me. And so scout team, I really gave it my all. Coach Smart told me to do that. And then now in the spring, I just went ahead and grinded out.
Mm-hmm.
How often, at least growing up, maybe not as much now, were you referred to as Jake's son instead of JR?
Only by my dad's friends. Only by older players I was referred by Jake's son. But other than that, I was just always JR.
Did you feel like you've, over the years, had to kind of try to, not maybe escape the shadow, but build your own reputation?
Yeah, it's always that when you have an NFL father, you have to build your own reputation because it'll always be former NFL player, Jake Reed's son. But now I'm ready to start building my own rep.
Now you're J.R. Reed.
JR.
Who J.R. Reed is now,
JR, so Kirby had said this week that picking you up on transfer was one of the best decisions that his coaching staff has made since you've been here. So what does it mean to have that trust from your coaches, and how does that motivate you?
Well, man, that's just I didn't even know he said that until someone told me that, and I just felt blessed knowing that he really trusts me and I'm doing a pretty good job. There's always room for improvement.
Kind of going off of that, Coach Smart said that,